Hey, hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to the channel for our first look in a little while at a game by the name of DINKUM, a game that allows you to build a little campsite into a village, into a town, into a city, all in the Australian Outback, with lots of little different biomes and farming, fishing, fighting, and more. It's got something for everybody. Now, it's also got some big news that I want to share with you. First of all, that this video is sponsored by Crafton, so thanks to them for doing that. But also, thanks to DINKUM for letting me know that this game is coming out on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, Nintendo Switch 2, DINKUM will launch on November 5th in North America, which is like November 6th, 2025 at midnight UTC. The Switch version of DINKUM is optimized for the Nintendo Switch 1, featuring full touch and Joy-Con support, and offers up to 4-player multiplayer just like on PC. The game will be $19.99 on the eShop, but you can get 10% off if you pre-order before it launches. On Switch, you can also get an exclusive Battlegrounds costume set. La-ti-da. So as I mentioned, this game is inspired by the Australian Outback, and it's a cozy survival life sim where you can build and explore and farm and thrive in an open world sandbox. And it's made, I had no idea, by a solo dev, an Australian dev by the name of James Bendon. And DINKUM lets you forge your own path and grow a campsite into a massive metropolis if you want to, all with friends, or just fish at sunset, whatever you want to do. So build and expand your town, hunt, survive, play with friends, start a farm with crops and animals, explore and collect and curate. I know, customize everything. So yeah, let it be known that DINKUM was also developed for the Nintendo Switch 1, so performance may vary by hardware, and additional optimization is included in the official release for a more stable experience. Cool. All right. Well, anyway, with all that behind us, I wanted to give you a little bit of a tour of the town that we were able to build in a few hours in our recent first look at DINKUM with our friends, and kind of show you some of the things that you can do and some of the things to look forward to in future updates of DINKUM. Without further ado, let's go. All right, good day, everyone. I'll be playing this with my Xbox controller plugged into PC, but I wanted to give you a little tour of all the things that we've been crafting and creating in this one. So right over there, we have ourselves some table saws, which we were using to cut up some logs into planks to build this beautiful home. And we're also able to get things like bookshelves and sleeping bags and coffee tables to be able to decorate the interior. This is just basic bare bones and just a start, but look at what we were able to do outside. That's amazing. We got a neighbor, we got some crafting benches here too for food and for repair, and also for smelting things like tin and copper into iron and bronze and whatever else. But very nice. We were able to build a gorgeous like boulevard, a victory drive, if you will, all the way down to the airship landing zone. And we've even got a fast travel tower there. So lucky us. I'm not even sure if we got that one repaired, but that does allow us to jump around the map a little bit. And heck, we can even take a seat here and just be all cozy if we want to and just chat by the fire. So quite nice. So the four of us were able to build a ton of stuff in this game and also set up the town. We'll have ourselves a little fountain over there. But all of this is boiling down to try to attract an NPC to stay here and live forever by the name of John. Now, John's yellow tent over here is just a temporary shop, and we want to make him upgrade permanently. Hold on, hold that thought. There we go, gotcha. A gumleaf grasshopper. So these are some of the things that we could sell to him: bugs and small plants and shells and things like that. And then we can make money to buy all sorts of other equipment that John has in his store. Now, today's goal will try to be to get John to stay here forever. So let's chat with him briefly. He's basically going to say, hey, welcome to the store. How you doing? And we want to chat with him. What do you want to chat about? I wanted to see if he would say anything about staying here permanently, but I think we got to go talk to Fletch inside. So that is a lady who at the beginning of the game wants to return to this place, which we called Croc Cove, or just referred to as, quote, DINKUM. So Fletch here is going to hopefully give us some sort of information on how to get John to stay here forever. I want to apply for a license. Let's talk about the town, about my house. Let's talk about the town. Let's see. What exactly can I help you with? I'd like to see the deeds. I don't think it'd be wise to apply for more deeds with the town in debt. People can donate money at a donation box here in the base tent. Slowly but surely we'll reach our goal. Oh, we may have already started on this then. Let's see what we're doing. Currently we're $9,000 in debt, looking for donations. Please consider donating to the town. Sure, we'll go ahead and donate $99.69. Nice. And we'll confirm that. And now the town is debt free. This must have been from one of our previous projects, like building a house out there too. So let's see what else we can take advantage of now. So we'd like to talk more about the town, and we want to see the deeds. Okay, here are the current deeds. Wonderful. Ah, there it is, a shop deed. So now we can have John stay here and we'll get a wider range of items, as it says, and then we'll need to supply all those materials there in order to build the shop. So 75,000 bucks. We're a little short on that, but we can still apply. Okay, we're going to apply for the shop deed. Just so you know, this will put the town into $75,000 in debt, or I think it's called dinks, the currency. Don't worry, it'll pay itself off in no time. Donation box here in the base tent. We're going to apply for a shop deed. Let's do it. Great, we're all set. I'll give you the deed. Once it's placed, check the deposit box on the build site. And then we'll have to make sure we have all the materials delivered, and then we'll be able to build it ASAP. Heck yeah, shop deed. This is a big step forward for us. So this is kind of like the next kind of chapter. Check this out in the game, by the way. Speaking of chapters, we have a big old book of milestones, all sorts of things from collecting items to walking around the map, collecting a ton of shells, and then daily milestones too, and a good option to track all your quests and, of course, all the different lore and items in the game, photos, animals, and there you have your options. But, hi there, doggo. Oh, you can't pet the doggo yet? I hope one day. Check out this map, by the way. We're on this little tiny island, but the map gets massive with a huge archipelago around us of different biomes. We have ourselves bushlands and desert and also mangroves and much more. There's also boss battles in this game, too. We were able to fight a boss that was posted on the bulletin board. That was quite a fight, and it was pretty cool. We even have some meat from them that we can grill up, too, so that'd be kind of nice. We can pick up the grill, move it wherever, all sorts of cool stuff to do in this game. And then if I grab my inventory here, I can go ahead and put the grill back down. So yeah, you can move things inside, outside. You know, you're the mayor, kind of. You do whatever you want with friends. So we'll plop that back down, and there you go. See? And then let's see if we can actually cook something on there. Where's our food? Ah, there we go. This is what we got from our boss battle, the raw prime meat from an alpha, and that's a prize from an alpha jackaroo. So that was the boss battle we did. I think I'll save the meat just in case. Maybe there's something else we can make at the cooking station. But anyway, here's the shop deed. So we'll be able to get John to move from his kind of temporary spot to a more permanent spot. And maybe we can plop him down over here. This might be a good spot too. So we'll leave a little bit of maybe a gap between this road for decoration. And then we'll put him right there. Good spot for it. Is this a good place for the shop deed? Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Oh no, I'm stuck. There we go. Cool. All right, so if we read, the building materials are required for construction, and then we can see what we got and what we need. So we need to put in 15 gumwood planks, 10 palmwood planks, 2 tin sheets, and 16 nails. And then I believe the building will build overnight. And then John will move from his little tent over there to a permanent shop where his inventory will increase and then allow us to... Hold on a second. Hey, come here. There we go. Yeah, so we'll be able to buy a lot more stuff from him and build the town even bigger, which is great. We eventually can get tools like like electric saws or chainsaws, and tons of weapons like this here, the croc teeth bat, which I helped to beat the boss with, which was really cool, actually. Hi there, doggo. And we got a bed laying out here. What is going on out here? Why would somebody do that? Why? Anyway, let's go ahead and build this little shop here and get John on his way to a bigger business. He's going to be a big business owner. It's going to be cool. He's got the only business in town as far as I know so far. Let's see, hardwood planks. There's our palmwood planks too. We need that in addition to the gumwood. So let's go ahead and plop that in if we can. I'll just put it in my inventory then. And I guess that won't move out. We'll put some food in there. Things will be a little messy, but we'll organize it a little bit later. And I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm playing this on an Xbox controller too, the Xbox One controller. So it's pretty comfortable with controller. But if you're playing on PC, the mouse and keyboard might make it easy to switch things around too. But you know, it's not a game you're playing in a fast urgency. It's not a competition. You just kind of play at your own pace and go as fast as you want. I do need these. I'll need these little sheets here. And we'll also need some nails, so I gotta find and see if we have any of those. Oh, just a couple. Only 75. Oh no, barely any. That's actually quite a bit. Animals are everywhere here too. Birds landing every which way. Oh, and they dropped a little feather. How lucky. Eventually we can go hunting for them. But honestly, I think my favorite thing to do in the game is to get the metal detector and go out and dig for treasure. I really like that. And then you can bring back a bunch of shiny discs for Franklin and get a lot more recipes unlocked too, such as apparently trains and things will be coming out soon. Yeah. All right, building materials are locked in. Oh, I need a few other things. So let's go ahead and place those. Oh, I see. Yes, we select them that way. By highlighting them, we place. All construction materials have been deposited. Construction can begin tomorrow. So when the day ends, we'll be able to have that building construct overnight, and then John will move from here and there. Let's go ahead and talk to him and see if we can sell a few things. Sell goods. All right, show us what you got. Sure. I'm going to sell pretty much everything that's a bug for him. Oh, and maybe some plants too. And also this little butterfly there. That's going to give us, I'm guessing, over 10K. Ooh, 19K, almost 20. Sounds good. All right, nice. Yeah, debt's not too hard to get out of in this game, so long as you, you know, gather up a bunch of stuff throughout the day. And I think we may have even gotten some more achievements. What do we get? Let me check really quick. Ah, yes, this is how to open it. Creepy Dink. Bugs are everywhere. For some reason, John wants them. Here's a milestone for selling bugs. Yeah. All right, so we got a milestone for selling some bugs. Ooh, and we got a entrepreneur achievement too. So we're getting some cash for that. Or we got cash, so we're getting other points for that. So that's nice. And then more things for just walking around and fighting and crafting and whatever else. So when you're not at your village doing farming and building stuff and, you know, cutting planks all day to build your next house, which, by the way, each of your friends can have a home, and you can then maybe build a little house for like a, yeah, if you're playing with 2 people, you could still build like 4 houses and turn them in like storage or whatever. Like it's what you do, whatever. Like the game allows you to do those types of things where you can turn a house into like a kitchen and then cook and store everything in there. But we're going to go around here now and take a look at the biomes of the game because they're really pretty. And we're also going to see if we can find a place to dig up. Now, if you're paying attention, let me know if I walk past any. Sometimes they're hard for me to see, but we'll look around for an X on the ground, and that should mark where a treasure could be. Quote-unquote treasure. Oh, maybe something like this where we could dig it up. What is that? That kind of looks a little suspicious. Okay, this is a different type of soil. That kind of did look a little sus to me for some reason. But yeah, we're going to look for some things on the ground. Now, there's enemies here. Of course, we got friendly kangaroos, and we've got little birds and bugs and things that we can capture for money. And there's also some really mean birds out here, too, somewhere. I kind of fly. That's good. And a butterfly. Not quite yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, there we go. 14th try is the charm, I guess. Anyway, let's go look around here. We've got a mangrove biome. There's also gators out here, too. You can, as I do, lure them back to my base in order to get flamed up by the fire. That looks a little scary over there. Almost seems like it's nighttime, but still day. That bird was a little terrifying. Oh, good. We have ourselves some fruit there. Kwandong. And we also have some bananas over here. Now, a lot of these fruits we can take and bury in the ground. That's how we're able to get a lot of those palm trees and coconut trees along our main drive. And so there's a lot of little critters to eat. There's a lot of little things to plant. Of course, you can farm those creatures too. But overall, a smooth experience. You can get lost all day in this one or just play one day at a time. Again, it's a game that's just kind of like, hey, we're going to go ahead and put all these tools in your toolbox and you build with whatever, whenever you feel like it. So let's see, right now we've built or we've gone this far away from our main town. And I just want to see if we can get into a little fight here with some of the birds. Oh, and look at that. My prayers have been answered. Check this out. Got ourselves a bad boy. I don't know how to say this bird's name, but he mad. He mad. He's dangerous, that bird. Very territorial. Very dangerous. I think he may be protecting his nest. Ooh. Hey, we got an achievement too, I think. Getting hit in the face enough, maybe. He's running. Gonna eat because we need to get full up. Sir, come back here. Nowhere to go. I'm gonna get him. We got him. Ooh, some giant drumsticks on that one. Good. We have some dinner for tonight. So yeah, lots of weapons and things to capture. A little, is that a tarantula? A funnel web spider. Nice things to learn about. Yeah, Australia has like a million different creatures that are almost from another planet that everything wants to kind of kill you. So for a real world location that could really potentially cause a lot of harm and poison you and kill you within seconds, they certainly were able to make a very cuddly, cute game seemingly out of nowhere. Oh, there's some more shells here. Good. Nice to take a little tour where we could build in the future. This could be a good spot for like a little beachside resort. There's a frog there. No, it's a grasshopper. Oh, he's tricky. Come here, sir. Oh, he's fast. Other than mining, this is probably my other favorite thing. I like to mine in this game. I also like to dig up treasure and then go foraging too, and these are all skills that you can use in the game. And of course, when you're playing multiplayer, the nice thing is everybody can kind of take a job and you know, do one or two things, and everybody has the favorite thing that they like to do. So that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map here. So we're approaching the tropical setting. That's kind of where we are now. And we also saw a little bit of like the beach and the desert. But, you know, when you start here, like we did, you can always go out and explore and gather tons of different resources, and biomes are everywhere. Plus, there's like trains and things coming soon that'll allow you to almost, in a way, faster travel. Not quite fast travel with the teleportation, but it'd be really neat in this game to be able to have two friends build one village, two friends build another, and then they connect it via a train and just have a gorgeous, like, scenic tour through the whole map and set up like beautiful little waterfalls or something, and, you know, craft things for them to be able to show friends and take screenshots. It's a good time. DINKUM is a game that really doesn't need a lot of praise because it's just, it is what it is, and it's kind of the perfect game. Like, it's just, hey, we're going to do this Australian Outback simulator where you survive and build a town, and it nailed it. Like, you know, the scale wasn't huge, but the achievement is massive, and that's a good time. And of course, fishing and you know, digging pits and burying all sorts of junk in there. I don't know, trolling your friends and just doing weird things is kind of what makes this game special. The ability that you can do it means that you probably should do it just to give it a try, like catching butterflies poorly. Come here. There we go. First try. Excellent. Pockets are full. No. Let him go. It's fine. No, it's fine. Let him go. Good times. So anyway, yeah, so that was about 3 or 4 hours of work, and I want to show you all another town that we worked on and see what we can further do in DINKUM, an earlier town. Let's check it out. All right, I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't been on this map for a while, but I just wanted to come back and check out and see what we were doing. Oh, this is kooky. There is like beehives in here and a egg that is shockingly zapping things. I don't know what to expect. I'm getting out of the tent. So a few months ago, we built this other island, and this was over a couple of different streams, and I think we built like a museum. Oh, wow, look at that. A nice museum here with other characters to chat with, and I think we also have John's shop that started over here. This is what John's goods will look like when it's finished. Nice. We were able to build a bridge over to the other side, too, so no more swimming for us, and we also were able to build, I think, a couple homes somewhere nearby, but good times. And a lot of nice customization here, including a dunny. Yeah, okay. And a couple of, I think, grinders and smelters that run on electricity. A big old banana plantation here, too. That is bananas. And a lovely gazebo. And what's great is that these things kind of look small, but they're all monumental triumphs. Like, it takes a while to gather the materials for this and get the money. So everything you build, including just a few roads, is very big. And there's even a farm over here, too. And I think we were farming plants to be able to sell to John for some good money. Good tactic there to be able to set that up with seeds, and then like some sort of a graveyard here of different animals. I think it was like that when we found it, and our little quote-unquote town hall too, with Fletch in here as well. So always fun to be able to manage multiple different levels and saves, and play with different people. You know, you can have the same character jump over to multiple saves, so it is a very good time, and it is DINKUM, and I'm all for it. Is there a little wishing well here? Oh, I guess we can just read it. I don't want to do no reading. I'm going to go to bed. Good night. Everyone, that's DINKUM. Link for the Nintendo Switch version is down below in the description, but get it today wherever you want to get it. I'm sure many of you haven't yet picked it up, and many of you also do play it. So let me know your thoughts on DINKUM down below in the comments section, and some ideas of what we should build and do in the future. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for being here, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And thanks again for joining us live when we played DINKUM 2 and giving us all sorts of tips and tricks. It's been really awesome to learn from you, and I hope you've learned something too. So I'll see you all next time. Thanks again for being a part of all the fun. Goodbye, everyone.